Hi there, welcome to my views on news. Two news stories. First, it seems that Somalia has at last agreed to talk to Ethiopia, Somalia's president, because he has been saying for almost a year that no direct talks, no direct meeting with Ethiopian authorities, but a meeting between Abiy and Hassan Sheikh is now on the cards. It was announced yesterday by an African leader. Secondly, a journalist managed to enter Amhara region to interview Fano fighters. A foreign journalist managed to reach the heart of Fano's struggle. Good job. What did he see there? And what did the journalist report? What was his conclusion? Interestingly, what I have been saying since last year, the journalist verified my report after meeting with Fano fighters. I said last year that government won't be able to crush Fano. After almost a year, international journalists who have managed to enter the region and met with Fano, they are saying that yes, government won't be able to defeat Fano in near future. Let's start, viewers, with the first news story, which is about Ethiopia-Somalia tensions. It seems that Somalia has changed its position about negotiations with Ethiopia. Since January, when Ethiopia-Somalia dispute began about MOU signed by Ethiopia and Somaliland, Somalia's president has been rejecting the idea of direct talks with Ethiopia. PM Abiy tried to telephonically contact Hassan Sheikh. Hassan Sheikh, the president of Somalia, did not respond positively. PM Abiy tried to involve Kenya, he tried to involve Uganda, but Hassan Sheikh refused to talk to the Ethiopian PM. He refused to meet with the Ethiopian Prime Minister. But things have changed now. It seems that the president of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh, is ready to talk to Ethiopian PM Abiy in the presence of two other African leaders. Why is that Hassan Sheikh is changing his position? Well, Hassan Sheikh definitely is getting weak internally. Ethiopia helped Madobe in holding a controversial indirect election in Jubaland for the election of Madobe for the next 5 years. Puntland, Jubaland both have cut off relations with the federal government of Somalia. So either federal government of Somalia will have to conduct military operations in the two regional states, or federal government will have to make some concessions. Both Jubaland, Puntland on good terms with Ethiopian government. Hassan Sheikh definitely getting weak internally. Maybe he has realized that he should talk to Ethiopia because Ethiopia will continue creating conflicts in Somalia if there is no engagement. William Ruto, the Kenyan president, announced yesterday. I have a clip for you as well. He said that William Ruto himself, Ugandan president Yoweri Museveni, will hold a meeting with Ethiopian PM Abiy Ahmed and the president of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh. When he made these remarks, Hassan Sheikh was sitting there. He made these remarks during an EAC summit. East Africa Community is an East African bloc of countries. Somalia is the newest member of this bloc. Kenya supported Somalia in becoming member of EAC. Ethiopia is not a member of EAC. Ruto, addressing a gathering of EAC leaders, clearly said that he and Museveni will hold a meeting with Abiy and Hassan Sheikh. So it means Hassan Sheikh is ready to talk to Abiy in the presence of two other African leaders. Hassan Sheikh, the president of Somalia, has been saying that no talks with Ethiopia, no meeting with Ethiopian PM Abiy unless Ethiopia withdraws from the MOU with Somaliland. Ethiopia is not withdrawn. Meeting is going to happen, and saying that Hassan Sheikh has changed his position, which should be encouraged, because if you remember, I've been saying since January that communication suspension is not a solution. At some point, the two leaders will have to talk. Two countries will have to talk. Solution lies in talks. They met in Turkey. They could not find a solution. Now Kenya, Uganda will try to mediate. Hopefully, we could see some breakthrough. Let's see what happens. I have a clip at the end of this video of William Ruto, Kenyan president, confirming the efforts by Kenya and Uganda for a meeting between Abiy and Hassan Sheikh. Second, for the first time, international journalists entered Amhara region. We know that region is not accessible to international media, international human rights organizations. Ethiopian government does not allow international media to enter Amhara to cover the conflict there, but a Dutch journalist managed to reach the stronghold of Fano fighters, Gojam. He met with Asras Mare Demte, one of the main Gojam Fano commanders and other Fano fighters. I did not see the journalist with Zameen Kasi. Zameen Kasi is the main man in Gojam, but journalist was seen in the company of Asras Mare Demte. Journalist interviewed Fano fighters there. He saw ENDF soldiers too captured by Fano fighters. And then he compiled his report. He says that Fano fighters claim that 80% of Amhara region is under their control. They're in control of Ethiopia-Sudan border areas too. And then he concluded that it does not seem likely that the Ethiopian government will be able to defeat Fano in near future. This is what I said last year when Fano fighters, Fano groups were just a few. There were a few Fano commanders. Back then, international media was not covering Fano's movement and conflict in Amhara. Government believed that it would be able to crush Fano in just days or weeks. So, and back then I was accused of exaggerating Fano's capabilities. But time has proven that my analysis about the situation in Amhara was correct. International media should cover the conflict in Amhara, in Oromia too. Yes, the journalist risked his life. He entered somehow Gujam, obviously without approval from the government. Fano fighters will have to be careful as well, so that they don't disclose their locations. Overall, it's a good report from the Amhara region by a Dutch journalist who works for Netherlands Dagbladet, which is a Dutch daily newspaper. Now watch the clip of William Ruto, Kenyan president, talking about a likely meeting between Abiy Ahmed and Hassan Sheikh, the leaders of Ethiopia and Somalia. Thank you for watching.
It's also the reason that between President Museveni, myself, my brother Hassan Sheikh, and the Prime Minister Abiy, we are planning to have a meeting to also reduce the tensions that currently are in the Horn of Africa. Because the security of Somalia, the stability of Somalia, contributes significantly to the stability of our region and the environment for investors and business people and entrepreneurs to thrive.